Hello and welcome to the award-winning cafe community. We're so glad you could be with us. I'm your host, Cheryl Noble. My next guest is also a business owner. I'm delighted to have her on the program. A warm welcome to Suzanne Voder of Delta Home Loans.
Cheryl, thank you.
Hi, Suzanne. You're welcome. The food bank has been a big part of your company for so long.
Yes.
Your husband, John, is on the board president. Gosh, a very good news for the food bank. Just recently, they moved into new facilities. And tell us how you really got that to happen for them.
I think it was all John. He's a huge striving force for the food bank. That's something that's near and dear to his heart. And the biggest need was to bring many of their services into one, to save cost, to save energy, to keep it more streamlined. And the biggest thing was funding, of course. Funding is difficult and expensive. John was able, with our contacts, to contact United States Department of Agriculture to assist in financing the food bank in the building and the grants associated. Yep, and they purchased the building and have moved in now, and it's just been a fantastic partnership between the two. They work so well together between the food bank and USDA. They were right there, very helpful making this all happen.
Right. It's been good for the food bank because they have the need and demand for them has been growing and growing. There's more need with the economy, as we know, and so now they've got more services. A lot more is consolidated. They have a little garden in the backyard, which is
they're excited about that, growing their own vegetables.
It's so good. But we don't think of the USDA very much as a lending.
For our community, we're very fortunate in Nevada County to be considered a rural community, and the USDA is for rural communities to help develop communities. We use it in our home loan lending, and we have used it to, obviously with the food bank, but given that referral source out to other businesses as well to help them fund and rebuild and even remodel buildings.
So it's an opportunity, I guess, if you look at it, but a lending avenue that's unique to our community because we're rural. So that's available to residents too, or is it just for commercial?
Well, there's two types. The food bank utilizes the commercial aspect of the USDA, and for residential in Nevada County, there are programs that allow people to get into homes with little or no money down, provided they qualify in very strict qualifying criteria.
Yes, we're seeing that a little bit more now these days with the, but there's, as we were talking before the program though, there's a lot of great programs lending that can make homes affordable. That's the bottom line, is affordability. To get people into homes that they never thought they could purchase before, and with house prices the way they are, that's one of the ways we're able to do it. Gosh. Well, are there some new, in addition to the USDA, are there new lending programs on the horizon? Any inside scoops?
They're always
for that?
changing.
I know, it's
always
hard to keep
changing.
up.
Yeah, we have down payment assistance programs coming about for first-time home buyers again, which is exciting. And we have programs for teachers.
Oh, gosh.
In Nevada County as well.
Yeah. Like our first guest, Charles Durrett, was talking about teachers before being able to get into homes and affordability.
Just families right now.
Yeah.
Be able to get into homes. And it's hard to save money, but if you can make it to where their house payment is the same or maybe just slightly more than what they're paying in rent to own a home, that's a great thing for us to be able to do. That gives us happiness.
Gosh. Well, I guess getting back to the food bank, you were telling me some of the efforts that Delta has done in the past, and I was, gosh, you donated a quad not too long ago. What was that? One of those off-road things?
One of the off-road things. The food bank has been a big part of our thoughts, and since being in business as long as we have in here, the community is a big part of us. We want to make sure we give back to the community as well. And yes, we've donated a quad, four-wheel quad, and a scooter, and we've gone around and sold raffle tickets throughout the year at different events for people to purchase or put their name in to win the quad or the scooter, and that was lots of fun. Lots of mixers, lots of events, the fair.
Take the quad.
Yeah, we were all over the place with the quad and sell tickets. that's been fun.
Yeah, the quad is the popular thing at the mixers, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the food bank, I know, has an annual important event coming up in August.
They do, the Run to End Hunger. It's a 5 or 10K run walk in Nevada City. It's in
that's
August.
Right.
It's August, lots of fun.
Yeah.
And we're looking for supporters and for people to participate.
Right.
To do it. We run through Nevada City, and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a good way to get sponsors for it, raise awareness, and they need our help.
Yep, they do.
It all goes back to the community.
Volunteers are always welcome.
Oh my gosh, yes. So, Paul, where are we on time? I didn't catch your. Okay, we've got a few more minutes.
Great.
We can talk a little bit more. Gosh, well, we've talked about the food bank, which is great. I want to hear a little bit more about some lending programs, I guess. Can we turn this a little bit to
the business aspect?
Yes.
Well, gosh, we've been in Nevada County since 1989. Lending programs are available. It's not easy to get a loan, but I think that we provide the service to make it happen for you, so you don't have to go to the bank and have to do it all yourself. The lending programs that are out there just vary depending on the person and the need. And there's lots of different programs out there. When someone says there isn't something available or you can't qualify, that's not always true.
Well, I think what I like too about the broker is the variety of resources that you can pull and tap into, whereas a bank, it's just they only have X amount of services, and that's it.
Right.
So you might be able to find something really tailored to somebody's budget, what they're looking for or can do.
I think the biggest thing now is credit.
That was where I was going.
In the last 4 or 5 years, a lot of things happened to a lot of people that were out of their control, and they're ready to come back into the housing market. And believe it or not, after 3 years of not owning a home, you're now considered a first-time home buyer again.
As I well know.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
Coming up.
So we look at clients' credit and what has happened in the past, and maybe how we can help fix it a bit to get it to a point where they can purchase in the future.
Right. Right. And with all these USDA rural loan, gosh, I think people are probably amazed that, as you said earlier, it changes so fast too.
Yeah, it is.
What you think you might know is outdated and it's been replaced with something new. So
it is, and we're helping many people refinance these days down to the low interest rates, 4.5% or lower, and saving hundreds of dollars a month in their mortgages, and that is giving tremendous relief to many clients. And many of our clients too don't have enough equity for a normal loan.
Right.
And we have programs that will allow them to refinance up to 125% of their equity.
Oh my gosh.
And still save money and no expensive fees and mortgage insurance and all of that. So that's a program that I'm pretty proud that we can offer right now too, and that was part of the HARP Obama stimulus plan to help homeowners hold on to their homes and not go into foreclosure. We try everything we can to prevent that to happen.
Yeah, I agree, and voted best mortgage company in 2010, so you're doing something right. Thank you so much for your continued services to the food bank. It's very valuable and appreciated.
Thank you. Special to our heart.
Yeah. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you.
And come back, give us an update.
All right.
Things are always changing.
Thank you for having me.